Why did the Middle Ages finally end? Imagine a world where knights roamed the land, castles towered over villages, and the Catholic Church held immense power. This was the Middle Ages, a period that lasted from the year 500 to 1500. But what led to its end? Let's uncover the factors that brought about this significant transformation in European history. First, the late Middle Ages faced severe crises. The Great Famine, which occurred between the years 1315 and 1317, devastated crops and led to widespread hunger. Following this, the Black Death struck in the mid-14th century, wiping out a large portion of the population. With fewer people around, there were not enough workers to tend to the fields. This labor shortage weakened the feudal system and allowed peasants to demand better conditions, leading to social mobility. Towns began to grow, and trade flourished, shifting economic power from feudal lords to a rising urban middle class. Next, the decline of feudalism played a key role. The traditional system of landholding began to crumble under the weight of peasant uprisings. Events like the Jacquerie in France and the Peasants' Revolt in England showcased the unrest among the lower classes. As monarchs consolidated power, the influence of local nobles diminished, paving the way for centralized nation-states. Political and military developments also contributed to this shift. The 100 Years' War between England and France changed military tactics and reduced the reliance on knightly cavalry. Professional armies emerged, and stronger royal administrations took shape, further eroding the medieval feudal structures. Religious changes were equally significant. The unity of the Catholic Church faced challenges, particularly during the Western Schism, which weakened its authority. This turmoil set the stage for the Reformation in the early 16th century, transforming both religious and political life in Europe. Cultural and intellectual shifts marked another turning point. The Renaissance began in the 14th century in Italy, sparking a renewed interest in classical knowledge, art, and humanism. The fall of Constantinople in 1453 brought many Byzantine scholars and ancient texts to Western Europe, accelerating this cultural revival. This movement challenged medieval ways of thinking and promoted new ideas in science, art, and society. Lastly, exploration and expansion played a crucial role in ending the Middle Ages. The voyages of explorers like Christopher Columbus in 1492 opened new trade routes and broadened European horizons. This era of global interaction marked a departure from medieval patterns and set the stage for the modern world. In summary, the end of the Middle Ages was not due to a single event but rather a combination of crises and transformations. These changes dismantled medieval social structures, weakened feudalism, challenged religious authority, and sparked a cultural renewal. Together, they ushered Europe into the Renaissance and the early modern era, marking the close of an era that shaped the continent for centuries.